My name is Kaylan Griffith, and this is my final presentation for EDFI 560. The two technologies that I decided to share with you in this presentation are called Creately and Glogster. The first technology is called Creately, and you can go to this website by going to creately.com. This is a place, a site where you can make many diagrams. There's a lot of diagrams to choose from. It's a very easy site to navigate, which I think is important for students. And there's also a team collaboration where, which is important for the classroom, so students can work together to make some really nice diagrams of any information in the class that they need to use that for. So some examples of this, if you click on examples at the top, it'll bring you to this site. So this site shows you a lot of different examples of flowcharts and Venn diagrams, SWOT analysis, just a lot of different ideas for you to use these kind of diagrams. And the website even mentioned that big corporations like Fox and big banks use this tool, use this website as a way to have all their information in one spot, which I thought said a lot about this website and this technology. So um, it's really easy to navigate. Students can really find a lot of use out of this. And here's a relevant example I found on this site. It says that you can quickly create class diagrams and you can put all the information of your student, if this is for teachers, as like a way to keep all your information right here. So you have the student name, you can have their ID number, you can have their phone number, any information. Maybe if they need special needs within the classroom, that's all right there. You could even have um, a way to contact the parents' phone number. So all the information can be found on this one site, and it would be fast and easy to create these documents for the students. Now how to start, you will click login on the top right hand corner and it'll bring you to this window. So when you get to this window, you can see that you can sign in with your email and your password. I created a login for this as I was going through this website. But as you can see, all you have to do is sign up here and it's very easy. You set up your email and your password and you can log in. Now, when you get it logged in, as you can see on the top, I am logged in as mine. Um, Now you can click on Creately, and this is how you get started with your document. Once you click Creately, you come up with this. And as I said, it's not cluttered. It's really easy to see what to do, and it really gives you step by step on exactly how to create it too. So I'll show you that right now. So when you click on New Document, it comes up with this little window. What do you plan to draw? And I decided to type in Venn diagrams because that's a good way to compare and contrast, in my case, in my English classroom, a potential novel that we want to look at the similarities and differences of maybe characters or settings, or maybe just a couple of novels if we wanted to do that. Venn diagrams are a good way to compare and contrast something like that if we wanted to do that in the classroom. So what do you plan to draw Venn diagrams? What do you want to start with? So you pick your template. And I decided to pick the Venn three-way template on the right. When you put your mouse over it, it comes up with view or use. And of course, I picked use. And then it says, what are you going to name it? So you type in a name and you describe your diagram. Students can type in the name of the novel if we are comparing and contrasting parts of it. And then they can describe it. They can say a little bit about exactly what kind of information their diagram is going to contain. So you pick Create Document. And then as you can see, you see your document right here. Type in all the information there, and it's just a fun way for students to create this diagram and to use a lot of the information that they have from the novel that they just read or any other information in a class that they want to see similarities and differences of. So I thought that was very helpful for students. So once you get the document created, you can save that and students can share it with one another. So that is my first technology, Creately. My second one is called Glogster, and as you can see on the website, it says Glog is graphic blog plus creativity. I really like this website because it really can bring a lot of originality and creativity of the students into the classroom, and they can use a lot of the information that they have already learned and use it in a different way that they may not have used it in a classroom before. So you can go to Glogster.com, but I also like that they have an EDU for Glogster. And it says Glogster EDU is a safe and private classroom management platform used by millions of educators and students around the world. So, and as you can see, these are all the different options that it offers. Be original, creative. It's free. You can share it with the community. You can publish it. Students can connect with one another. So here's the Glogster EDU homepage. I signed in as a teacher, and I really liked that this explains exactly what Glogster aims to do: engages students, inspires curiosity, and excites learners. And navigating through that site or through this site, I could really see that this is a way that students could really get excited about learning because they can bring a lot of their imagination and creativity into creating one of these blogs. So, what is Glogster EDU? Um, It's a creative expression of knowledge and skills, like I said, and it's also like these blogs are online posters. That's exactly what they are. Students can include text, photos, videos, graphics, sounds, etc. Um, and there's some really neat examples on this site if you want to go to this site and just look at some of the examples that students have made. It's amazing, the creativity that they put into it. Here's one that I found that I really liked. It doesn't have any videos. Some of the other ones had videos, but it's about the Pearl Harbor attack, and it has all the important dates. It has a map of the attack. It has the cause of the conflict, um, and just all this important information that they may need to know about. Um, and they even like the graphics in this is just awesome. As you can see, they have a bunch of different pictures, and just the look of it is very historical, black and white pictures, and it's very neat. Students can really concentrate on how they want to make their own way of it's almost like they're learning through this also, which they are. They're researching all this important information, and they even have sites on here. So this person, that may be their references, or maybe it's sites that people can go to find more information on Pearl Harbor that they didn't include in this. So this is one blog that I really liked, and as you can see, it is an online poster, a really neat online poster for students to make. So some examples that I thought as I was going through this website as a way to include Glogster in my classroom was through book reports. For one example, students can research, or after reading a book, they can make a poster about it, about the setting, about the themes, um, the characters in the novel, and you have a bunch of different posters, and students can be original and they can be creative in making these posters about a specific novel that we may have just finished in the class. Research reports, just like this one on Pearl Harbor, researching a lot of information and putting that into the poster. Class projects, not only working together on one glog, but maybe each person having a specific role in the class project and creating a different glog. Maybe if we were doing a novel as a collaborative work for a group, we could have one person do setting, one person do characters, and one person do a theme, and you would have three different blogs about the same novel, but they're still different, but put together, that could be a really great presentation and they could present on that. Another example that I found that was really interesting on the Orphan Train Writers is these books all have links to them. So when you click on this link of John J. Callahan or this book, it brings up a link and it explains him and the importance of this time in history. Um, so I thought this would be a really cool way for teachers to maybe use this as a lecture. Instead of standing up there and talking about all these different things, it just gives a good visual to the students about, uh, and when you click on a book, it makes it a little bit more fun, a little bit more interactive, but it's also an idea for students to use this as a way, another example for a research project. So this is a Glogster EDU. This is my second technology. Um, Both of my technologies can be found on my Delicious account, delicious.com/Kaylan Griffith. So go check out Creately and Glogster.